Não, olha, vamos jogar. Para que vês uma tela só pequena?
Ai, quanto bom!
Já estou.
Sim, sim. Assim, bom.
Olha, o pai também joga, morreu. Morreu. De repente.
Do that. There's no way. He is a significantly better dancer. I actually one time tweeted at him, I was like, hey man, can I get some of those dance moves? He tried to transfer them to me. Turns out that's not how that works.
He tried to transfer you dance moves.
He was trying to give me like a little bit of it, right? And it just did not work so it worked out for me. But it's okay.
Yeah, no.
But you know, we've got more players. We've got Mr. Fresh Agent. That's right. We kind of watched some of his gameplay, tuned into him, see what he's got going on. I'd be curious to see some of that gameplay coming out of those previous two games. There's so many people, man. So many people in Walks Life we could look at.
You want to see more OCD? You got everything here under the hub. The Pro-Am.
I also, low-key, want to see more Detonator.
Yeah, you want to see more Detonator?
Absolutely.
We'll get that later, too. But let's go ahead and pull up Mr. Fresh Agent. Let's see what his journey was like up until this point as well. And we got a nice little package of him. Look, just diving on players. Hey, you, cross the river? Nope. Oh, that's a nice little headshot right there. And he takes another person down. It was Greer Grammar, oh no. And this one, we actually caught this one live in real time. This is such a fantastic play here. Fresh Asian with the proximity launcher, cracks open the build, puts the Splode right inside of it, catches White, pushes all the way through. That's how good he is.
And I mean, he's kind of put in a situation where he has to 1v2, you know? This is tough to do, especially on a stage like this. You've got all eyes around the world watching you, and yet he's gonna come up clutch.
Remember, there's a pro and there's a celebrity, but to just do this like as if it was just two people who didn't know much about Fortnite, that's actually insane. That's what do I say? Confidence at its best.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, there's great Fortnite players all over the world. It extends way farther than you'd ever imagine. That's just proof right there, right? But you know, maybe we'll kind of see how things are going. Of course, you guys have been waiting for games. We've been waiting for games. We know. Guess what? Everyone is on board the battle bus. Game number 3 of the World Cup prom is about to begin. If you're excited, you need to get hype right now because game number 3 is about to be underway. Count us in! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Game number 3. And I mean, look at this World Cup battle bus, man.
There it is. Love that new Fortnite World Cup battle bus. And I love the fact that if you are loaded into Fortnite as well, you kind of see the feed coming up. So there are tons of new faces kind of tuned in here. Zeke, why don't you just give us a little rundown for everyone who might not know much about the Pro-Am or how monumental this weekend is for the community in general.
That's right, man. I mean, we've had 10 weeks of open qualifiers for solos, for duos across 6 different regions. Anyone could play. All you have to do is hit 200 points and get the Champion League in the regional format, and then you can duo up, solo games, and try to qualify. We narrow that down to top 3,000 players, and then from there we whittle that down to only a handful of spots per region, and that has led us here. Let's not forget earlier in the day we even had the creative finals, right? 8 weeks of creative qualifiers. You had leaders like Ninja, like Gotaga, Hand of Blood. These guys built these incredible creative trials. People went through, and then we had our finals earlier where Scissors and the Fish Fam took home the W. But, you know, Monster, I think we're going to focus on this game. Detonator is already down. Whitlari has taken down the Detonator. It is exploded. It is gone. Xavier Woods, Dankoff, to the left. You've got Doggy, Like by, and Cody Walker.
Millennium team there. But anyways, hopping on over to Dr. Lupo. Zagala here for him.
give Courage props. That video they made earlier, we kind of get back at Dr. Lupo in some way, shape, or form. We wouldn't tell him what it was. I see you, Courage. That was pretty funny. But Sigala and Dr. Lupo, they are here. You've got people across the way, right? They move Wildcat. They're seeing the ball there. It looks like there's someone very close by. The 65 over there. Dr. Lupo said another one. There you go. Down across the way to Chigua and Edwin on as well. And actually, Chigua's actually going to confirm Dante, so eliminations happening all over the place.
Yeah, that's right. If you're in Neo Tilt, you're definitely in for some trouble. This is not the place to land. Not there to bring it all the way, pedal to the metal. You gotta stick with the teammate. That's what Sigala's doing here. Really good job of sticking to the hip of Dr. Lupo. So you have Wildcat and David Williams now. Saw Shandler Riggs and One Shot Girl. One Shot Girl is gonna get cracked pretty hard right here. She's gonna lose all that shield. But no fear, still backing up her teammate here. Jump shotgun's great for close quarters. And no has no max now. She can't even get the lead shot.
I like the champion kind of goes down the floor, right? Like, hey, there's very clearly identified. Like, I need to get back to my house. There's loot there. Maybe something can help me here. I'm something. Ooh, okay. Well, that was not what they were looking for. Now they are both extremely wounded, just under 60 HP. And Kalango here. They're trying to close in on this, right? You know, you see the white damage numbers come. You want to secure these eliminations on the board. Ewok is going to find Alex Ray and down there. 67 coming out. Great shot right there, and he's going to go toe-to-toe. Can she clutch up? But no, it's not going to be enough for Chandler. Or One Shot Girl. Unfortunately, Kalango does hit every single shot right there in the final moment. Okay, let's save his team. Let's go. There we also want Ewok, basically, and Jordan Fisher take down Alexia Ray and her partner Neo Tilted, David Williams, Wildcat, they've just it looks like they must have taken some kind of damage, right? They're underneath that little bit of pressure, but it's not by much. So either they like took fall damage or someone sent over like Dr. Lupo accidentally sneaked in their direction. Damage over.
Yeah, man, we saw a lot going on earlier, a little bit of storm flips, and it's really been any which thing here, but Wildcat's been playing games for a long time. Actually, his dad introduced him when he was just 7 years old in 2011, but looks like we're hopping over with Vodka here and Alexander, who we haven't seen much of today, so let's go ahead and see how this battle's going to go for them as they're going against Ali A and Aaron Gordon, who we saw in the field against Gordon Jones with FCRA, so that was quite the intense match. Someone struggling, he's going to need to keep his back of Vodka close by.
I mean, they're facing off against Ali A. This guy is a Fortnite veteran. I mean, this guy is thousands upon thousands of eliminations. He just ripped the shield of Alexander. Mark to the final. Well, there you go. He is confirmed on the question. Where is his duo partner? Watch Ali A. Ali is kind of one of those people that's very big in communication, right? Trying to make sure, not oversharing, but definitely giving very important information. Hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I see. This is what I can do. My materials, my ammo. I can cover here. I have this angle. Do you have this angle? Things like that. Big fan of this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali A, quite the personality in the field. And talk about that. I mean, Vodka as well. Japanese YouTuber, he's been around for some time, a respectable player, does know how to, get down with it. But here, hopping over to Ellie, we're seeing him go with a large push here. He's gonna miss a couple shots, but he hits one right there. Turns back to Bill, says, you know what, it's time to put the bricks here. But no, he's gonna have to disengage, and it's gonna be enough. He goes straight up.
The sentiment was good. The angle might have been a little off, but I like it. Right? Maybe get a little bit offensive here.
He's pushing with the 24 health. Right underneath he goes and pops another one. Oh, he's got to be so careful.
Wait, is he distracting right now, making sure his dual partner can get the angle that they need? It looks like it.
I think he had a plan at some point, said, you know what, maybe this is not the right move, and he kind of backed up there. But Ellie's showing that he is fearless right now. He and Neko, as Faris is sitting just close by. We saw Faris earlier today in a great fight against Jacob, I'm pretty sure. But by Faris, who had the high ground right there. Let's see what Faris is going to do here.
He does have the two chug splashes. He can get himself back up. There's the one. There is the follow-up. So So he's got plenty of HP to work with. He also has 3 minis, but look at the AR count. 18 bullets. A single magazine is not where you want to be right now. Now, he did go ahead and drop Ellie. They need to go ahead, take some time, get the revive off. But, I mean, right now, they're not in the best position, because don't forget, their weapons are not that much better. Like, obviously, Ellie does have that drum gun. He can put in some work, but we'll have to see how things go for him. Also, fun fact, his most recent album, Future, was certified platinum within the first month of release.
Wow, that's
That's actually
that is a
insane.
huge accomplishment. Talking about
First month?
I was gonna say, talking about you know, crazy adventures and travels and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the player they're fighting right here, Faris, that was all the way from Saudi Arabia. He's here. He's ready to bring it. It's Ellie, dude. Ellie's got the builds, man.
Oh, okay. So they ping out where they see the player is, but now don't
He knows.
forget. Yeah, he's back. He's doubling back, and no. Ooh, over right there. That player has a haircut.
Right through the crack. That was so close.
If they didn't jump over, if he did not jump over that might have been an elimination.
I thought we were gonna see a major highlight right there for a second. Really, you know, he's got this guy in his sights here.
Lucas.
Missing anything
A seguir os padrões quando acabar isso. É fixe ver isso.
kind of says, you know what? I'm tired of this. He's gonna step forward just a little bit more now.
Tô
This is
vendo.
the commit.
Vai
Even
ver,
with the low
é
health,
fixe.
they're gonna put it all on the table here.
I mean, they know that his back is against. They know his back's against the storm, right? They're just trying to make sure and make him
É fixe, não é?
out of the storm. That's kind of the position.
É
they
fixe,
put
não é
him in.
lixo, ver.
This player's just trying to bail. Like, they're just out in the storm
No.
doing their own thing.
No.
This is how
That's
wet
brum,
they
brum,
are
brum,
by Necron and Ellie. Ferris, I mean, you know, it's okay. It's not ticking too bad yet. It's only that single point, but he's gonna have to make a really long
Yeah,
rotation.
não
And
tá
that's
levando.
if they don't spot him out in the
Pois
storm.
não.
And you know what? It's gonna be.
Não tá levando.
You'll live to
Bem.
see another day because off they have to run now from the zone.
Ai,
They don't
Atalia.
have heals, and Faris is left to, I guess, go against these guys. So, well, let's hop in. with
Ai,
some
que
highlights
bala, ai,
from
que
earlier
bala.
today. We have a little bit
Depois na cabeça.
saw Dr. Lupo and Sigala
Vai,
trying to
vai,
come out, and that's another
ai.
player being taken out right here and just showing people that, you know what, I have Tilted on lock here. I'm ready to control this place. It's Kyle Kaplan who goes down to Dr. Lupo and Sigala.
Ele
Again,
sabe
they
jogar.
were sticking together.
Ele sabe jogar.
Before, but Sigala's down.
Não, ele sabe jogar.
Dr. Lupo
Tá
has
sabendo,
a
já
card,
sabe
unfortunately.
onde é que dá.
Does not look like
Nós não nos
currently, but
disparamos à toa.
Dr. Lupo, we're talking. The doctor is in the house. He knows what to do. He's been in these types of situations before. 1v the world. But then
Saía, fugia a bola.
look at this.
A bola saía daquilo.
The angle they have here. You've got Nav all the way in the back. He's sending sniper shots over to JT Brown. Tifu's sitting there forward, right? He's just saying, all right, JT, come on. What are you trying to do? You trying to 1v1 me? You want to try and 1v1 my dual partner that's way back there? He's got a long angle on you. I have the close angle on you.
Listen, JT Brown is a professional hockey player, right? If you can take that kind of punishment sometimes out there on the field, you can do anything. Let's see what JT Brown can do against the World Cup qualifier. He's speaking his head right there. And Tifu says, you know what? I've been here for a little too long. There's more players around. You gotta be careful.
And now look, he has to use that launch pad because for just a moment he saw players running up on Nav. But it's okay. They're back together. They're ready to try and work down on
Por
the
acaso,
board
olha,
here.
eu vou tirar. Eu vou silenciar, mas consigo só ouvir. Está-se bem.
Marksman uses Shadowbomb to get behind him. They were actually split on those moments right there. It was hard to tell for a second, but no, Martin says he's going to take the high ground and start pressuring back here. He puts a shot down on Tifu, but the storm is on his back first, and JT Brown manages to rendezvous with Marksman here. So now they're together. He's popping his bandages. And JT and Marksman win the small skirmish here, if you want to call it that, because Tifu and Nav are off. They're gone. They decided it's time to beat the zone now.
Yeah, and I mean, facing off against someone like Marksman, you know, this is a long-time competitive veteran, right? Like, this guy has been around, so pairing these two together, you know JT's got, he's like in very good hands right now. You know, Marksman's absolutely making the right call, saying, look, we can leave right now, we can do this, we can do that. Fun fact, JT Brown is the first professional hockey player to become a Twitch partner. That's huge. That's actually pretty cool.
That's history.
There you go, JT Brown.
Put it in the world record book right there. It's one that cannot be broken. That's pretty cool right there.
Oh, he's got the dribble. That's actually really good. He's going to be able to catch with Marksman. He's got himself back up. Look who else is here, though. Ninja and Marshman. They've got this on lockdown across the way. You've got Musel, you've got Wax Motif. Look, this is Gen a pixel. He is going to destroy your shield and make you wish you had never peeked in the first place.
Ninja has been having quite the day so far. We talked about just being a little consistent. We'll keep you in the running here. So far, no points have been earned this game, and that's got to put you on your edge, right? If you didn't pick up any of the kind of freebies in the early game, as it gets closer to that congestion later on, it's only going to get tougher, but Ninja puts down a couple shots right there. That's going to be 93 damage. That player no longer has much shield left.
So like I said, you give him a picture, he just rips your entire shield out. Well, thanks for flying in my airspace. Try again. Dr. Lupo, though, he's got himself that baller. We saw the Cocoon and his dual partner right over the hill there. So he's got to try and think this through. You know, do I want to take these engagements? Do I try and go for that top 15 placement? I mean, dude, he's already got 3 eliminations. He's doing very, very well.
Oh no, we're about to jump in with Ewok, but Wade takes her out right there as Wade is still in this game. Chigua is close, as is John. John's trying to see if he can get up here now. And they've managed to take this hill and positioning here. Jacob's still alive right now, as is Nick Merckx close by. I don't see Nick Merckx's partner. Where's Mario here? No, Mario and Zanja has been taken out. He's got a launch pad though, he's okay.
Yeah, the question is though, do you want to opt to use it? You know, I mean, you don't need.
Oh, he's using that new Storm Sniper to scout out the next zone here. Notice how he kind of zoned in there. He looked at it, he says, all right, time to double on back here. He's got all the information. You gotta love plays like that, and he's doing it again. He's actually trying to get as much information out of that sniper as possible. Very interesting mechanic right there.
Yo, I mean, look, Nick Merckx is a long-time competitive veteran, right? I mean, shout out to the M-Fam. This guy's been playing games since before. I mean, third-person shooter master. This guy is insane. And, I mean, every single week we're seeing Nick reach new heights of play, right? He's just continuing to one-up himself every single day. But across the way, you've got Dr. Lupo going up against Lachlan and Liam McIntyre. This is really rough. Unfortunately, Dr. Lupo is caught in the most toxic gas here. He is chipped down to almost nothing. Another stink bomb is going to be his demise. Unfortunately, he is picked off. But I mean, if it's going to be to someone, Lachlan's, you know, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
You know, that was a respectable takedown right there. Lachlan and Liam McIntyre just using the perfect stinkers right there. Unfortunately, you cannot dodge those. That is, you know, kind of it right there as they seal the deal. But they get themselves a baller out of it as well. And now they're going to be able to make it to the next zone as it's just at Neo Tilted here. You can see the map on the bottom right-hand corner. Neo Tilted is extremely congested. Players are just toppling on top of it. So we're now back with Nick Merckx here. Nick Merckx already has the scoop on the Storm, right? He's got the sniper to tell it. Look, he's right in the middle as well.
I was going to say, why doesn't he just put that to use, right? I mean, you've got a utility weapon that just rips people's faces off. Why not just go ahead and use that weapon? It's in your inventory. Also, let's point out the 5 chug splashes, by the way. So he's ready to go, right? He's like, look, I'll fight you. I'll just disengage. Use this to just replenish myself. You know, you just got to do it, right?
Yeah, Nick Merckx can literally take on a team right now and be okay, especially with the chug splashes being that you don't have to have a cooldown for them. You activate them right away. Talk about, you know, people that are in good position. I mean, Ninja and Marshmallow in a sweet spot here as well. They have the high ground. They also have the slip nearby, so everyone in Tilted, nearby the slip, I should say, is just fine here. And look, we saw Faris earlier today. He's managed to stay alive. He's made it all the way to Tilted Towers, even without the heals, so he's still in it. Slayer 360 also still in the game. We saw a lot of him kind of sneaking around at different times. Dank Ops and Xavier Woods off in the distance there. Nick 830 still alive. Let's take a look at this little highlight from earlier. Airlock, man, Airlock so good.
This duo actually is your summer block party Pro-Am champions, and they are back to try and defend their title. Figures video is going to stand in their way. It's going to be Ninja and Marshmallow 18. I like the way they've just kind of double boxed off. Like you said, man, they're just locking this down. They want someone to try and challenge because they're in such a strong position. Nick 830 though, he is just chilling on the side of the mountain. You've got Myth down below, Wildcats over the hill right now. I mean, even Sinnoh is here as well. My Lachlan, Liam McIntyre, Grime, Airwax. There's so much. Tifu is here as well with Nav. Joey is there. He's a little wounded, but listen, he's still my fire. He's got his dual partner expertise. Did you catch that one? You're too young. Never mind.
Missed that one.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, I
guys.
know.
Okay, all right.
Good reference right there.
Thanks, man.
Gotta love the music reference. Nice little double snipe coming out of Tifu and Nav. Yo, just pulling your leg.
Thanks, man. I guess. But anyway, check it out, alright?
Vocês estão a ver? É o Tifu que está a jogar agora, olha. Acredito. Oi! Tu sabes esse código?
It's definitely got a lot more intense as we approach the final games here. No one wants to lose out, right? You want to get as much playtime as possible. Tifu utilizing the right overhead so they skate straight across and not stay in the air for much longer than they need to be. For that reason, they're not going to take much damage. It's going to be able to pop this next mini and just be A-OK as they're still in the game.
Vocês estão.
From here, Nav. Let's make music as well. So good so far here.
Wait a minute, okay, so Tifu's shield just got rid. You got Nick Burks, you got Ninja, you got Marshville, Courage, JD, Myth, Cloak, Whitlari. They're all occupying this same space right now. Rob from the Lost Kings, I'm telling you though, he's gonna be the one to come out on top. I'm not saying that because not biased at all, but here we go. On with Courage, JD. Sean O'Malley looking to. Everyone's here! Cody Walker's there, Claire gets picked up in the crossfire. You got Wade up top. Look at everyone just flying in on top of each other right now.
Sean O'Malley is here to show everyone why he's undefeated still. All right, he's been competing since 2013 in the UFC. He's here to prove a point with Courage. Courage came dangerously close at the summer block party, taking it all home. They're still in the running here. Two good games. These next two games can really be theirs to take. But we're gonna hop in with the tap man.
Wild card is active right here, right now. Now keep in mind, he's got no HP to work with. 57 really isn't that much. But this is Tim, the tap man that we're talking about. Why is the entire lobby? Tim, just bleed. Tim, just bleed.
Nothing you can do, and talk about Sean O'Malley. He takes him out. He was the prime target there. Now take a look at Wade here, who's got the high ground. He's got the flint knock to save himself as well in a combat. It's a lovely 70 shot right there. And this is where the lobby begins to condense and collapse on itself. Remember, no one has earned placement yet. There's still 26 duos in the running here, many of which are solos.
Yo, if you were watching, did you watch the elimination feed? Grime picked up O-King, that is Sinnoh's dual partner. Tifu is actually going to be picked up by A30. Wow. And now he turns around and says, Nick, not today, friend. It is not good, eh? And I'm just getting word, we actually have a replay of the wild card that we're going to get to take a look at together and relive just kind of what happened. So, you know, it's difficult, right, when situations like that.
I pay for a slow motion of this part right here.
Tim knows. He's smiling out. He's like, dang it, man.
About it. You gotta love it. Aiden right there looking disbelief as he gets taken out as well. But now off of Cloak. We saw Cloak make that end game earlier in the last game. Whitlari is going to go down here. Cloak's got just enough help to make it all happen. His loadout is so great as well. Perfect shadow bombs are going to allow him to rotate here. If he uses the structures, he can continue the rotation for free. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get nice and far into the zone. Free baller here for Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is going to use it. Why not, right? We can get this free safety for a little bit.
Dude, this is where Nick wants to be, right? He wants to be in the middle of the chaos. Everyone's trying to, you know, panicking, trying to figure out what they want to do. Nick is calm, he is cool, he's collected. He is so deadly. Yes, that is also another thing. Okay, the baller is cracked. He tries to go for the builds, forgets for a moment. He's got to find his elimination. He needs something, anything. The chunk of...
Oh.
Wait, no, wait, what distract? Those were builds? Were those builds? Did you get them?
Oh, it wasn't enough though. He had to connect those shots right there. Someone did get dropped right above him. Sinnoh's still in the running here, even by himself, is taking teams out.
That's
he
Airwax.
took out Airwax, which is huge for Sinnoh because they both have 7 eliminations. Airwax has 10 elims, so he still does technically have the lead, even with placement. But the longer Sinnoh stays alive now, the closer you can be to kind of catching up and taking that first place. So that was a huge elimination here. Now jumping in.
Look who's still left though. Sinnoh, Sean, Symphony, Cloak, Jelty, Lachlan, Muselk, Seven. There's so many people. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw the clips from him. He's on super low HP, but he might be able to make something happen. Look at this. Cloak is in a great spot. Symphony as well. They have health advantage. The only other person is Muselk, who's sitting on basically 200 HP. Sean gets cracked right now, Monster. Jelty wants to secure this elimination if possible, right? That would be huge for him.
This is essentially a solo game here. There are 8 players left, and everyone is left to fend.
The star flip! Oh my god, this could be so huge! Look at this space. It's occupying everything. It's forcing people up, forcing them down, making them have to reposition. Even Sean, he's actually safe on the other side of it.
Yeah, and Sinnoh doesn't care. He's like, you know what? I'm going to keep this high ground here. As Sean actually takes some damage from the flip right there. That Elin, that's going to be another one for him. He falls down and could not convert on Cloak. As Cloak gets another, and it's his high ground now, and he has the health advantage over the lobby here. Can Cloaksy go from a second place to a first here? It's Muselk versus Cloak, and Cloak gets chunked right there.
Massive shield rip there, but it's okay. He's got a single mini. He's got 70 HP, and look, it's just below. Not much effective HP. Muselk here, he's popping those shadow bombs, wants to try and drop out in an opportune moment. Wait a minute, this shockwave's gonna change everything! Plus needs to land these shots up! He's got no HP, can he do it? He does!
He takes out Muselk, and that is a competitive player's worst nightmare, hearing those impulses go off. But Cloak doesn't care. He doesn't care. Even with the 15 HP, he knows he can't take the zone here. He has to full commit for the offensive battle. The last 2 players are fighting right there. There goes the trap. Limited build here. Jelty is down. Cloak, no help. Can he collect with the last shot? This is your opportunity. He's going to put the shots down here. Can he connect?
He has to make something. Neither of them have the HP. No, you can't go on the start!
Nice job to Jelty, and unfortunately, Cloaksy takes the cursed second place once again in a back-to-back performance right there. But Jelty secures the deal in the final moments right there. All because he had a trap. Cloak had to back up right there. He couldn't do anything about it. But it was the hesitation that allowed him not to seal it.
And Jelty now. Just want to make you well aware, Jelty is one of these players who's been vying for a spot in the World Cup qualifiers, trying to make it to the finals. So this was going to be a tough fight. Unfortunately, though, both players were so low on HP. Once you kind of force them out in the storm, it's basically, I need to force you to take the shot. I need you to line up a shot for me and to try and 50-50 it.
See, it was right here the action came out, or the pressure down. But once he hesitated right here, that was where he made a fatal error. He just couldn't play with the zone. Couldn't play with the zone.
Very tough, but very well fought. I mean, let's take it back, you know, when Muselk jumped him right on the spot, and Cloak said, you know what, I have nothing to work with, no HP, no builds, no nothing. I'm taking the fight. He was the one that came out on top, and that's why he secured himself in second place. Still, I mean, you know, this is a very big accomplishment for both players, right? Jelty picking up the Victory Royale, 3 points from that. I mean, Cloak popping off. I mean, I'm sure he heard you guys here, you know, yelling as soon as he got that elimination, because that was clutch.
Yeah, that was a fantastic way to kind of hold it down right there, because Muselk used that impulse, broke all the builds, and Cloak took fall damage. Had Muselk just connected one more time right there, that would have been his game, because he had the health lead as well.
Yeah, right. And I mean, like you kind of said, that's kind of been the recent meta coming out of the competitive side of things. You're using shockwaves to kind of reposition and just fragmenting builds all the way around you. So for Cloak to react so fast and clean up the elimination, mad props. Seriously. What an incredible game. Game number 3. I'd be curious to see how the game shook up the standings that we'll take a look at a little bit later on. But I mean, what do you think, man? We saw some really big names traded back and forth. Tifu got shut down, Airwax got shut down, Aiden was picked off. I mean,
that's what I think right there. That was one of the key turning points here that kind of happened in that last moment. The fact that Sinnoh takes out Airwax, and you saw the look of disappointment on Airwax's face, because I believe his camera had just came up right there. Is dang, and then to go down to Sinnoh, it's the perfect recipe for Sinnoh to take out the #1 player who was previously in the lead and continue to push his agenda forwards. That could have been the difference, but let's have a Elam lead at that moment. So
we'll have to see how things shake out, man. These games are insane, and this is just a taste, you know? You got to think tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, duo and finals, solo finals, they're going to be absolutely insane. But for now, guys, let's go back over onto the top deck. Let's go hang out with Pookie, because she's got Jelty on standby. What you got for us?
Zeke. I am down here on the floor. We have Josie, and we have his duo partner here as well. Now, I just have to ask you, what is it like to come to New York and play on this massive stage?
Dois chavalos.
It feels great.
Olha aí.
Feels great. You
Dois
want to let him
chavalos
know
não foi
anything
ao
else?
Lucas. Dois chavalos, bro. A idade minha. A idade
I didn't get as nervous as I thought
Olha
I would
por
be in front of
isso,
so many
ganharam.
people.
What the
Once you're in here, once you're playing Fortnite, it's pretty much just like being at home, I would think. But do you have a strategy going into today's games? Because you are a competitive veteran. You know, you have played in the World Cup qualifiers. What was your strategy?
En la primera partida intenté llegar a placement. En la
é
segunda
brasileiro.
fui por kills y como en la tercera tuve muchas granadas de humo. Entonces, in the first one I did a play free and free for kills. Na tercera, como tenemos echado con
Tu ficas sem as coisas. Tira, Elias. Ficar com as coisas é melhor.
And for the last one I really just went for the win.
So you just went for the win. You just went full send. So pretty much just like the qualifiers, right? Yeah. So I just want you to describe to me the last play that you had there, the last moments.
Fiquei sem as coisas. Quem é que partiu? Ah, sério?
Não acredito.
Posso jogar, Elias? Acabou.
Elias, como é que se mete modo tipo.
Para, Elias.
Não, o modo tipo infinito.
Como assim?
Tipo as balas infinitas.
Já está.
Já está.
Já.
Foda-se. Into the sky. É sniper nova. Pois não, pelo
Não há no criativo.
tem.
Não tem nada. Lendário roxa.
Eu não estou a ver, meu. Sim, só que eu sei que tem, mas eu não estou a ver.
Anda cá, Elias, então usa. Olha, acabou. Deixa-me jogar, eu vou jogar contra vocês. Acabou. Está preto, acabou. A minha acabou. Está tudo preto. Anda, mostra o sniper, Elias. Onde é que está? Não está. Oh, não está, já não há. Oh, passaram. Ah, isso aqui no ar. Como é que tu consegues ver?
Que nervos, meu. Quero pôr as minhas armas direitas.
Que venham para a minha ilha, eu não mato-os. Na minha ilha. Oh, ninguém ressurgiu, ninguém ressurgiu. Vou só meter aqui para fazer o bug.
Coisa sniper nova aí, não acredito.
Porque essas coisas, a sério. Já estou com o telemóvel, já.
Já está o quê?
Estão a ouvir? Eu estou com o telemóvel. Estás a ver? Estou com o telemóvel aqui. Olha, queres ver? Olha eu chegar aí a construir. Vais ver, olha. Olha aqui, Elias.
tudo, meu. Tudo. Legal, eu não tinha esta merda.
Também quero jogar contra vocês, vocês não. Não.
Eu queria jogar assim de perto. Eu queria jogar de longe. Peças.
Largamos os itens.
Pois é, vou tentar puxar. Vou tentar puxar. Como é que chegou a chamar, mano?
Tu vais matar e eu sei que vais matar, tá?
É sério, fechaste-me aqui. Pô, Elias. Olha.
Eu sou eu, és tu. Mira,
Uau! Olha aqui no ar a saltar. Uau!
Mas não sei.
não é puta.
Foda-se, onde é que tu foste, meu?
Sei lá, estava no ato, se calhar.
Também vou jogar contra vocês. Vou jogar onde é que vocês estão. Deixa eu vir. Largamos as coisas.
É só para terminar a mira. Diz, eu estou a dizer se eu posso para terminar a mira.
Estou a jogar e vou matar todos.
Não é minha, não concentrar mais.
É.
Ai, Antônio, parar, hein, camoço. Era para cima e para quem tens aí, Elias. O que é essa não é para acertar? Então, sócio, não se parte. Não se parte, bro. Então, vou ruxar por ti. Ei, os dois contra mim não, olha aí. Olha aí, Elias. Ai, Elias, venham. Todos contra todos, então. A sério. Queres que eu jogue a sério?
Ficar do teu lado, meu.
Eu não pensava que eu ia mirar acima de mira e assim. Oh, eu vou voar, pô.
Não consegue dar voar, olha. Cargo tudo a ver.
Acertaste. Para, Elias.
Oh, eu não estou parando.
Elias, não pode colocar a mulher na frente.
nada. Mas eu não consigo ver. Não consigo ver, vocês conseguem. Como?
Watch that elimination.
Olha ele.
Alley A are finding eliminations. Wow, my brain tried to put Alley A and R in word. Let's not do that. Out the storm, he is taking it down. He needs to try and get out of dodge if possible.
Para não largar os itens.
Exile is just up a
Olha aquele. Olha onde é que ele está sentado.
He's down by Lonely. The circle's over by Pleasant or Pressure Plant. He's got to go.
Yes, he has
something.
Super long rotation. He does have Shadow Box. That's okay. But when the player's by, oh my, the aggression says, you know what? He's going to chop that build down right there. And it's barely held up, but instead of actually committed to this. Drops a great floor right there to block him out and commits all the way. That's one shot. Kenny at third. All he has to do is commit one more time. He's going to fall into the box. Trying so hard here. He's already committed. That's his floor as well. He's get it. Now in comes the pressure. He's trying to fall right inside. There is a nifty little trick there. He just walks off the road. He can actually fall. Slip inside and keeps going off guard.
That was not the play. Should have just stuck with it. He's got no HP. But look at Exile on 11. 10. That's another 9 seconds before he's going to be eliminated. Ali needs to look up. He literally needs to look up in the sky right now. Does he see him? He didn't see him. He went over the hill. He's trying to get the angle on him.
No way. Oh, it gets taken out right there. And it is going to convert to Ali A because he did the last damage. And oh no. Edokov, we were just watching him. He's a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, just moved to the States, and to get taken out, it's so unfortunate. But now with Netflix power, can he clutch it up for Edokov, his teammate here? Should be the carry right now, and that's a great shot. Did get JT Brown, but couldn't convert. Martin right there, so good. All the shots in the game.
Like I kind of touched on earlier, Martin is a very good competitive player. The fact that anywhere they were trying to go, Martin was ready. Storm flips, stink grenades, drop down. I'm ready with my shotgun. Tough spot to be in. Look at this though, Airwax. Look at the loadout. Monster, launch pad, 6 minis. We've got shadow bombs. We've got the storm sniper. We've got across the board mats for days. And got the bush there for extra padding to absorb an incoming shot or amount of damage. Airwax is playing as if it's tomorrow. He's like,
I know, like Airwax is a World Cup qualifier and everything. RL Grime makes music, but I got a feeling RL Grime is way better than we did. He has been doing so good.
So here's the thing. I actually ran into him in the lobby 2 days ago. Okay. I was like, hey man, like, how are you? You ready to go? Like, you guys just want some block party? What do you think? He's like, bro, I've literally practiced. Every moment I have, I want to be good.
It's such an amazing feeling seeing these guys keep up and really get that bump. That itch to one grind right there. That's a good feeling. Fresh Asian actually brought back Delta Man from the reboot card. Remember, last time we saw them, they were down. Okay, so he managed to pick them up, and they're still in the game. And they're still in Pleasant Park, by the way.
They've been locking down. Look at Fresh Asian though. He had a shot go his way because his shield covered, and that's Jelty. That is the winner from the last game. Jelty is here. Unfortunately, his dual partner has been eliminated. But Monster, look at the loadout. I mean, he's got a loadout that it's like a skirmishing loadout, right? I'm gonna shockwave forward. I'm gonna come back a couple times. If you try to leave, you're gonna get lasered. You're gonna get beat. If I need to follow up, I have a launch pad. He's in a prime.
This is how you know he's an actual competitive player. Loadout. Most players in the comp scene will most of them do tend to run the dual weapons followed by utility and kills. Jelty is a scary player to be going against. Mr. Fresh Asian needs to be very wary here because that's a small lead. He's gonna push. See there, he had the angle. He saw the player edit down and he edited his wall ready to take the shot. Now, of course, they had an extra wall there between them and Jelty, so they were ready. There was no shots coming through. Gonna drop the turret there. He doesn't need that right now. You think Mr. Fresh Asian is baiting the central gunner here?
That's tough. It's hard to say. I mean, they obviously want to, right? made.
Oh, look, Chelsea's setting it up right here.
No way.
He's setting it up. He's pushing all the way through. Gets that's one.
That's on white. He's on white HP right now. He's got to remember where that other player went to try and isolate these guys. Still pull off the impossible, the craziest amount of skill. Look, and they're still. This actually could be their fall, right? Like this could be what actually gets them eliminated. They kind of spread out a little bit in case he does have that second shockwave.
Is clearly flexing the way he set up the range to bounce horizontally, right? Straight across, making sure he did not go upward. It's a very, very clever strategy.
Wow. So they use the heavy snipe. They try to go for the full replacement. Look at this. He was already ready. It's like he's in there ready to put him in their minds right now, Monster. So focused, so in.
It's a 1v2. Chelsea is already here to dominate. What can Chelsea do?
I mean, he's got the grenades. He can start dropping
Going
them.
for it. He's doing it again. Fortunately, this time it wasn't bit of an opening. He's out of the line zone. He has 3 kills left, so he wants to get around here. He does still own some of those. That was huge. He takes one player down. Can he get the second? The Illustration. Wow. All the duels you could have gotten right here, he actually got the competitive one. This up agent is down. And a little bit of a taunt, because I think he knows.
He knows. He absolutely knows.
He knows. He saw the name. He knows who he's competing against. And now the confidence boost is there. Oh, no, he didn't see him! What's he gonna do? He still clutches up Desmond. Jam almost had it. So what happened there really quickly, Chelsea peaked, but his character model was perfectly lined up with Desmond, who seemingly appeared out of nowhere.
God. Oh my God, that was actually so insane. Look at this. Watch elevation.
Hey.
Nick Merck finds there. Now we're back on board with Nav.
I'm not over the near instant karma.
I know.
Calma aí, ô Lucas, já tá. Perde essas coisas, sabe uma vez.
Unfortunately, he's gonna get taken out.
Vai explorar uma vez.
Bye, bye, bye.
Ai, não bala.
Não bala.
A fazerem duplas, tá bem? Bala fazer duplas, espera aí então. A fazerem tu, olha. Tiraram-me. Cuidado, ninguém venha para aqui para o respawn, que está tudo a lagar. Olha. Não deixa partir. Olha, só agora. Vocês fazem duplas e não dá. É para fazer duplas, então calma aí.
Ok. Deixa. Peraí, ele vira.
Olha aí, não.
Não, tá só no silenciei tudo só.
Então silêncio que eu vou sair do grupo. Porra, Lucas. O Lucas está a voar. O Lucas está a voar. Está bem, vou voar também. E vou voar.
Cuidado com o Paulinho, que o Paulinho mata também. O Paulinho estava matado.
Não, claro.
Está nervoso.
Eu tive que jogar a sério agora. Fogo, estão todos a lagar. Estão a fazer dupleta, estão a chamar-me amigo.
Vai chocar.
Venham para a minha ilha. Eu não sou.
Não sou.
Eu não estou a voar, então. Olha aqui. Olha aqui. Eu construí. Matei o Lucas, depois construí. Olha aí. Ah, construí. Eu matei o Lucas, depois comecei a correr para cima. Anda para mim. Pronto. É só saber jogar isso. É assim. É melhor para a minha ilha está à direita. Não é grave, cabrão. Lucas. Calma aí, deixa só. Estou a construir, anda cá. Anda cá. Anda cá, olha, anda aqui. Olha aí. Olha aí, antes vou te ensinar a fazer aquilo mais rápido. Anda aqui. Anda aqui. Oh, assim vou-te matar. Bora. Mas tu és o squad, bora. Também eu já sei. Ou duas. Ainda é cedo. Pois não. Só estar a jogar. Não.
Ok.
Este gajo não bate bem. Tu vais ver depois, tu vais te ganhar tudo. Pá, isso é que é muito fixe porque dá para matar muitos. Mas é que dá para matar muitos. Tipo, é uma rodinha pequena, tens de estar lá dentro, o safe já está cá fora e tudo. E são 100 jogadores. Só vale coisas pesadas, tipo... Como é que eu vou dizer? Tipo... Como é que eu vou dizer? Eu não fiz e nem vou fazer.
Como?
Prorrogação.
Caga nisso. Eu faço, estou a fazer.
Então pronto. É alguma cena. É tipo todas as armas. Já meti pronto. Já ao tempo já meti pronto. Eu primeiro que vocês. Já sabes, só joga a seguinte novo. Já. O Lucas não tem essa dança. Elias.
Outra vez.
850.
Não, 60. Sei lá. Não vai, ainda tem muito.
Ganha, ganha. Não é porra.
Olha. Não ganha.
Não, 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 não. 800, 900, 1000,
Vais ver.
1100.